So how much does it cost to maintain an E46 M3? How much does it cost to own an E46 M3? Very quickly, buying the car has its own expense depending on where you buy it, the condition, how much taxes are, and all that. That is factored into the buying cost of your car. You all know how much I pay for the car. I'm gonna link that video of when we bought the car and everything we've done to it. The car did come not running, so we've put in quite a bit of money into the car, not too much. Insurance on the car is roughly $125 a month. I'm gonna do the math on what that is yearly, and I'm gonna add it up here. So 600 plus the insurance is kind of what has gone into the car. I've done maybe 2 or 3 oil changes on the car so far, and every time oil change I order liquid moly on Amazon and the filter on Amazon, and it just comes to the house and I do the oil change like that. The oil change typically costs anywhere from $120 to $127, I find. That I do myself. Filter change and a few other things like general maintenance, that doesn't come up to more than $40 for this car. Gas, depending on where you live, for the M3 can be either really expensive or really cheap. I find gas in Canada to be quite expensive at roughly $1.90 for 91 octane, which is what I run. Some people run 93 octane. I just buy the 91 octane, and like I said, in the summer it's a daily driver. I think that is mostly it for maintenance for this car. It's not a very expensive car to run. Oh, one thing I did forget is I have an order of brakes and rotors all around. Just your regular brakes for this car. That is running me $300 for brakes and rotors. Next year I will be due for a tire change. Michelin tires on this car all around is I was quoted around $1,500 without the balancing and alignment of the tires. But yeah, that is it. Brakes are going to be done this year. I'm going to total up all the expenses for this year, and if I missed anything, I'm going to add it up there as well. The car isn't too expensive to run, but it is a great car. Everywhere I go, people who know cars, you know, not your average Joe, but people who do know E46 M3s, they stop and say hi, or they say nice car, which is really nice. And I feel very guilty because of the way the front end still looks. We haven't gotten to do the front end in any recent time really, and that's bad. I should have done it like from the get-go. I am going to be doing it over the next couple weeks. Maybe the next video with the car or the one after that, we'll be doing the front end and doing everything that needs to be done. We'll see. But yeah, another expense has been the alternator on the car. I think that cost me about $200 for the alternator, and I did replace a coil, which was maybe about $30. I will have to replace the AC compressor because I was told this summer the AC compressor is kaput. I've been filling it up over the past 2 years. Just fill it up 2-3 times this summer. I filled it up at the beginning of the season, and in about 2 weeks all of the AC Freon leaked out. I don't want to keep filling it up because it can get really expensive. I think the compressor is around $270 for this vehicle. I'm not buying it right now because I have a few other things I need to do first. All of the brakes and the calipers, and the compressor most likely is a next year thing if I'm being honest. So I know I haven't kept track of how much we've spent so far. I'm just going to add it up here. Yeah, that is pretty much it. That is how much the car has cost. I don't think it's too bad. Let me know in the comment section if you think it's too bad. I think the prices of E46 M3s have kind of leveled out. They were, you know, climbing historically for a while there, and I don't see them climbing as much. They've kind of leveled out in my opinion. It's still a great car to drive. Some of them are demanding like 30, 40, 50,000. I don't know. I'm a bit different when it comes to cars. I wouldn't pay 40, 50,000 for this car because mainly I don't have it, and I don't know if it's worth it. I haven't been in like a fancier Porsche or something like that, so I don't know. I think that's insane. Kudos to you if you've bought one for that amount. I was super lucky to get something in this price range. I don't usually enjoy it when it's too hot and I'm stuck in traffic. Many people would agree standard cars are fun when you're free roads, back roads, twisty, windy roads. This car does excel on a back twisty road. That's when it comes to life. But when the roads are bad, the suspension isn't, you know, soft like you get like in a Toyota or a Honda or something like that. It's definitely a stiffer ride when you're going hard on it, and if the road isn't like plush, you're not gonna get like the most enjoyable ride out of it. And then when you hit traffic, you know, the stop and go, it's not like your comfortable Honda Civic type clutch system. It can be really it can be really tough to drive this car on a daily basis. If you're driving long distances and you have to get stuck in traffic, I don't know. A friend asked me recently, he's looking in the market for an E46 M3, and he was asking me if he could daily drive the car. And I said, because I knew where he lives, and I said, I wouldn't definitely drive this car around where you live. It's a nice weekend car for where you're living in your area, but I wouldn't drive it like on a day-to-day basis. I know all the videos out there are kind of like, you know, you have to have one, and I don't disagree, but that's just reality, at least my reality. Maybe people have a different opinion about this car. I'm gonna stop rambling on. It's a great car to own. I've said that like, I don't know, maybe a million times now. I really like the E46 M3, and would I buy it again? Yes, 100 times yes, I will buy this car again. Well, that's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.